Hey, just want to make this quick video. You guys see that in the back over there? Right here? So that's Shoreham Towers. Check it out. You see the building right there? I'll put my window down just so you can see the whole building. So that over there, that whole thing over there. So that used to be Shoreham Towers. That used to be where I moved in when I was faking it till I made it. That's when I was faking it till I made it. And let me explain what I mean by that, okay? I used to be broke. Literally, like a year before I moved into this place, I was driving a Honda Civic that was beat up. It was my high school car with a broken window, and the window was covered with a plastic bag from like Ralph's or some place like that. And that's because that's all I could afford, okay? And this is not too long ago. This is not too long ago. This is right before, this is right when I started the mortgage, guys, by the way. So that building, I moved in there to a one bedroom condo, and that's where we had our first mortgage, guys, TMG Christmas party. Before there, we lived in a little apartment in West Hollywood that was another one bedroom, but it was all the way down there by Earth Cafe, by like La Cienega and Santa Monica, around there. You guys, if you guys are familiar with this area, you guys know what I mean. It was an apartment of a fiveplex, and I used to live in one of those little apartments, one bedroom. I used to pay $1,500 a month. One day, I was with Sil, and she wasn't drinking. She took a year off. This is when she got her boobs done. She got her boobs, and I was really excited, by the way, because I do like boobs. But she got her boobs done, and she took a year off from drinking alcohol. So you guys know how much I love champagne. So it was a Friday, and I was drinking a bottle of champagne. I popped it open. I was healthy the whole week. I've always been pretty healthy and pretty fit. So I was healthy the whole week. And Friday, it was my day where I get to drink champagne and we go on a date. So I drank a bottle. Then I think I had another bottle, and I started going through the MLS. So I have my MLS account. I'm a broker, and I go through the MLS, and I see this condo right here, and I see it available, and I'm like, fuck, you know what? The view that it has, because it was up there, 7th floor, 701 unit, by the way, 701 unit. Look it up. Jason Oppenheim sold that unit when I moved out. So that's another long story. So we lived there for about a year, and then we had a baby, Italia. So we had to move to a 2-unit. So we moved to unit 707 here at the Shoreham Towers. So my point of this story is that, you know, sometimes, at least for me, I had to fake it till you make it. And sometimes people have to fake it till you make it. And it's a struggle. Everybody makes fun of you. Everybody makes up stories about you. And people try to put you down. But you know what? As long as you never quit, it's impossible to fail. And Grant Cardone, he used to say that if you never quit, you'll never fail. And actually, somebody before Grant, I was on a yacht on a cruise, and some other person said it first. So I heard it though, and it always stuck to me. Like, if you don't quit, you can't fail. So a big part of my success has been my vision, my dreams, my drive. And where does that come from? When you put yourself in situations where you have a view, where you could see the world, and right beneath you, it does something to you. Just like when I went and painted houses with my dad in Beverly Hills and Bel Air, it does something to you. It affects your mind in a good way, and it makes you think bigger. It makes you very driven. And living up there was life-changing. So when I'm having this champagne, I tell Sil, hey Sil, and I'm buzzed. So when I'm buzzed, I make a lot of great decisions, but I also make a lot of bad decisions. So it goes both ways. Okay, so this was one of my great decisions, by the way. So I tell Sil, hey, look, I found this unit, this condo up there, and it's $5,000 a month. And we're going from $1,500 to $5,000 a month, and we're stretching at $1,500 because we're paying $1,500 a month for our one bedroom over there in West Hollywood, and we've never rented a house. Like we weren't used to paying $1,500 a month under our name. We were homeless not too long before this, sleeping in the Ford Explorer and struggling. We lost everything. You know, she used to sleep in the Ford Explorer with me. The Ford Explorer broke down because it was so old, and it was a salvage car, which led me to drive the Honda Civic again, which was my high school car. So that's another long story, but I was driving the Honda Civic, and we ended up doing better, moving into the 1-bedroom over there in West Hollywood, and that was a stretch. $1,500 a month. Then we got another office that was another $1,500 a month, so we were paying $3,000 for the office and for our West Hollywood 1-bedroom down there by Earth Cafe. Now, we did that because we wanted to put ourselves in a better environment. So then I decided to go for it, and we went from $1,500 a month rent to $5,000 a month rent. But the view enabled us to think bigger, to just imagine what's possible. And then that led to getting the 2-bedroom, which was $6,800 a month. Then it led to moving to 10,000 building, which we paid 20 grand a month. Then it led to getting moving to Beverly Hills, where we paid more, and now living in Bel Air, where we pay more, and now having a building here, the top floor of the building, the Sunset Towers, where we pay $100 a month just to have that whole floor. So what I'm saying is that sometimes you're gonna get people that are gonna tell you you can't do this, or you're gonna get advice from people that are not experts in that field. So everybody has their roles and their expertise, but you gotta watch very carefully who you listen for advice in different areas. So when I want to work out and get in the best shape, I'm gonna hire the expert in nutrition and the expert in fitness, workouts. When I want advice on taxes, I'm gonna get the best tax expert for advice on taxes. When I want the best advice in sex, I'm gonna get the sex master. You guys get the point. So you want to train and you want to watch the source of your advice. I love boxing. I trained boxing before. I used to go to Freddie Roach's gym, the Wild Card over there in Hollywood, and I used to train with him and his brother Pepper Roach. If you guys don't know who Pepper Roach is, I know boxing, and I know how to fight, and I've trained boxing. I love it. I'm getting back into training boxing, and I'm hiring another trainer that trained one of the greatest world champion boxers of all time. So you'll find out about that. I love boxing. It's a great sport and a great workout. So always hire the best for whatever field you want to master. So watch the source of your advice. There is so many gummy bears, dummies that are out there giving advice, and they have no success, zero success. Now, if somebody's giving you advice on something, all you got to do is like, wait, so what do you do for a living? Wait, what is your position again? Okay, so you're clearly not the best suited for that advice. Okay, so let me go ask the best person for that advice. And sometimes, a lot of times, you have that person right in front of you, and all you got to do is go like to that person and be like, hey, you know what? I was just wondering, what should I do if I have this scenario or this scenario? And you'll be surprised that these people are there and they want to help you. But if you don't communicate, if you don't go ask, then you're never going to find out. And same thing with gossip, drama, and a bunch of people that like to spend their time with rumors. If you just go to the source and you ask, hey, you know what? I heard X, Y, and Z. Can you just tell me a little bit about it? Oh yeah, you know, it's actually F, A, and D. I'm just making those letters up. And you're like, oh, okay, well, these people told me this story. And I'm like, exactly. That's why those people are in the dumpster. That's why those people are losers. That's why those people are not doing good in life. That's why those people hang out with the people they hang out. Watch the source of your advice. And then you come to me and I give you my story, or you get a story from the person that is very, very, very successful, and you're like, oh, I didn't know your story, your side of the story. Okay, well, makes sense. You have more credibility, so I'm going to listen to you. So a lot of the times, if you're a little bit mixed up, ask the source, because you'll be surprised with their story, because you're only used to hearing the stories of all those other people that like to gossip, drama, and waste time doing all those things. So watch the source of your advice, and you'll get very high in life.